Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome to Italia. This is the first look for the Italia DLC that is coming out maybe in a few hours after this video is released. Who knows, maybe it's even out now. But I am recording this right after I streamed a couple of hours ago, so you can see a couple of yellow arrows here, yellow roads where we went on the stream, and that stream footage will be coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I know it's a bit weird, but anyway, this is how Italy looks like. Previously, we only had 4 cities in Italy: Torino, Milano, Verona, and Venezia. With the Italia DLC, we see all these cities pop up and all the beautiful looking roads, and look at the detail there. Look at all the icons in there. Compare that with how it previously looked with the old map and how far we've come now. Yeah. So in this trip, we'll be taking something from Milano to Ancona. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And hopefully we can pass through Suzzara and Bologna as well. I'm not sure if we can manage, but we will surely try. Maybe at the very least Bologna. We'll see. First things first though, we have to get to the trailer. Now this is a World of Trucks contract. And to be clear, I am not using any mods. This is my vanilla profile, so you see a very different truck here. Actually, I don't have much money yet, 88,000 euros, and we are only level 11. So this is a completely different profile. I've been playing with this for a couple of days to prepare for this Italia DLC, and I've been loving it. I mean, it's such a refreshing feeling to drive in vanilla again. I first played with this last Friday during the stream, and it was really eye-opening. I mean, the base game has come so far. I mean, to be frank, you don't really even need mods anymore. Of course, some mods will make the experience even better, but even without, the game is just complete on its own. It's not like if you don't have mods, you'll not get the full experience. You'll get a fuller experience maybe at some points. But yeah, so you'll see as we go along. You'll see very nice sceneries, you'll see nice AI vehicles, different varieties, some sports cars, maybe a Lamborghini flying around, and you might have seen that from the stream a while ago. Oh, stop. Okay, good. And yeah, no mods at all, sound fixes, nothing, no foggy weather, so you can see the tint, the overall tint of the game looks a bit different. This is how the default game looks like. And we have, yeah, as I mentioned, a bit more simpler truck. Why does that? If you look at my lamps up top, it looks like the fourth one is dimmed. Oh, okay. It's just a shadow. I thought it was like broken or something. Right, that's fine. So yeah, just a couple of hours ago I was streaming this, and I had a couple of folks with me, Rohan, Alex, other people. Sorry if I don't mention each one, but yeah. We had a couple of folks there, and we were able to explore Italia quite a bit. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so if you are interested, go and check it out. twitch.tv/theclumsygeek. Join me live, and we'll explore together. Learned a couple of things as well. Some Italian words. Thank you for teaching me, guys. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next stream. This time though, this particular episode, this first look into Italia DLC, I'll be checking out some other cities. As I mentioned, what was that? Ancona. Okay, yeah, Ancona. These are computer processors, only 3 tons, nothing really fancy, but the trailer is quite new. It's something new from Italy, I think. It's a new company from Italy, and it was first introduced during the remake of Milano. With 1.30, with version 1.30. So right now we're still in Milano. We'll be heading right into the actual Italia DLC areas pretty soon. Just hold your horses, alright? Calm down. We'll get there soon enough. Milano is a pretty nice picture of things to come though. Like, it's a preview basically of how Italia DLC would look like. So the vegetation, the roads, and it's a very good sign because Milano itself, the signages, it's a very good indicator because Milano has been built up pretty well. and I like it very much. And you guys hopefully will like even more what we'll see as we come across. Now, to be honest, I don't know what's up there in Ancona. I don't know what we'll see in Bologna. If there are some famous landmarks there, or it's mainly beautiful sceneries. But regardless, whatever we find, we'll try to make it work, right? We'll enjoy. Good. Alright, so we pick up our trailer from here, near the airport, I think. I think actually this is the same spot where I picked up my trailer a while ago. First job in the stream. But going to a totally different direction. Yeah, I think we even took the same trailer on the first job. Oh yes, even the engine sound is default. The indicators, everything is default. No mods whatsoever. And I heard that a couple of you guys are playing with no mods at all. So yeah, it's eye-opening. It's actually a very nice game even without mods. I like it. Good. Let's go out of the truck. Race that winch. Good. And we are good to go. Not bad in terms of color combination. A bit matching even. Let's get it started. Now unfortunately, because I don't have any mods enabled, I don't have the Clumsy mug as well. You can see there's a Schwarzwälder cap there instead. That's fine. We lose a bit of accessories, but we keep the experience pure with only what SES has provided or will provide. And yeah, this is going to be an ongoing trend. Whenever SES releases something, a new update, a new DLC, I will most likely go back to this vanilla profile so we can experience it in its purest form. And then after we get used to it, we'll jump right back into the modded main profile and even the streaming profile, or whichever it is. And I am speeding. I knew it. Crap. Alright. It's okay. We're not that poor anymore. Because initially, a few jobs ago, every penny counted. So whenever I got a penalty, I was really crying. Because that meant my truck upgrade would come much later. Yeah. So in the stream, we've seen a couple of interesting things. In the stream, we came to Livorno, I believe. And in Livorno, we saw that beautiful drawbridge. It was quite interesting. The mechanics were somehow similar to a train, crossing a railroad track. Wherein, why do we catch all the red lights? Did you guys notice? How unlucky can we get? Yeah, we caught all the things, all the, what was I saying? No, the drawbridge. Yeah, I was testing it out a while ago during the stream, and if you might have seen the drawbridge in the official Italia DLC trailer. It's one of the highlights of the DLC, one of the most unique things, and it acts similar to how railroad crossings work. If you've ever tested it before, like when a railroad crossing is open, and then you just sit in there, just don't move at all, I think a train will never come, or something like this. Oh, this is not yet our space, it's the other one. Okay, but if you, and I have to reroute, but yeah, if you like leave the space, then the train will come, and then if you go inside trying to squeeze yourself in and get yourself stuck somehow, which we have done already before, that will be something. Okay, it's still going through a very different path. No, we're going through Bologna. We are going through Bologna. Look at this beautiful thing. Look at this beautiful thing. So we go through here. Look at that. How complicated that is. This toll gate and the humongous roundabout there, and this super complex spaghetti-like intersection, like Bologna. Very apt name, huh? Yeah, so but we can instead go here. Yes? No, it's not the one. what I wanted was to go to Bologna. Maybe I don't need to go there. Maybe I can actually go here with these question marks. So that would take me from here, crossing Bologna, crossing through this roundabout, going here, going back. I want to go here though. No. There you go. Okay, good. So that's going to be 508 kilometers. Because initially, if I remove that, it wants me to go around back again, all the way through 736 kilometers. And that's because I have the navigation for small roads. So it's a bit wonky at times, but all in all, it's a very beautiful option because it gives you all the nice and scenic roads possible. And I don't think we need to go through Parma. I think we can go through straight there. Yeah, just straight through there. And yeah, that should be worth it. That should be okay. Good. Alright, so we'll be coming through the highway in the beginning, and then we'll be branching off to a side road after a while. So yes, this drawbridge works the same way as a train station, as a railroad crossing rather. That when you try to get yourself stuck in the middle, the game is smart enough to not race itself. So you won't be able to make it that the drawbridge is racing and you're still there, unfortunately. So you can't do like those action maneuvers, those action star leaps, the Fast and Furious jumps. We tried it a while ago, but yeah, it didn't work. Go and check out the stream if you want a recap of that. Here though, Bologna and Ancona, I'm not sure what we'll see. And if I'm pronouncing anything wrong, let me know, guys, alright? I'm happy to be corrected because, admittedly, I don't know Italian. And I'm trying to assume how it's going to be read in Italian, but can't really confirm that. Squeeze in, thank you. As always, the signage, the markings, they are pretty accurate, so you can actually drive without a GPS on. And one of these days we'll probably try that out, but just now in the beginning, since I'm also not still too familiar with the road network in general, the patterns, I'd prefer to have the GPS in there if you don't mind. Good. You can see I don't even have the exclusive dashboard yet. I only have the standard dashboard for the new Scania, because I'm not high enough level yet, but yeah, we are getting there. I am leveling up the profile bit by bit. Parma and Bologna. Why are you going there? Let me zoom out a bit. Do you really need to go there? Don't think so. I hope I'm not doing this wrong. I think I made it wrong. Oh man. Crap, I should have followed the GPS. Because sometimes the small roads navigation, it leads you to some exits which are not really needed. It makes you go through different like highways and different roundabouts. Asks you to go outside at all, go through a roundabout, just make a U-turn basically, and then yeah, go back the same way. I thought this was a similar case, but apparently not. So we get to be in a detour, we get to speed a bit, all the wrong things. Oops. One sec. Just had to cough because my throat was really getting dry. Alright, so where are we going, guys? Can we not make a U-turn somewhere? One sec. Because I am really going away on a very, very far road. So I think we'll have to go around here all the way. Oh man. Okay, fine. Fine. Patience is a virtue. Regardless, we will enjoy the journey. So right now, I think this particular area is still in the base game. This is one of the rebuilt roads in northern Italy as part of 1.30 update. And you can see it's already so like miles apart from the original version of the game. Don't worry about that, that's just my loans taking a huge chunk of my money. more than 5k, I think. GG. Because I actually have still 500,000 in loans, I think. It's gonna be a while since we're able to pay all of that out. Good. 60. Good. Okay. Yeah. So the signages are pretty much like this, where you can see everything. You don't need to rely on the GPS, but of course it will still be helpful. But it's not an absolute necessity anymore. So let's go and not break any rules. Let's go through the roundabout here as this guy is telling us. Thank you. Thank goodness, I thought I was going to be charged with beating the red light there. Ika. Also known as IKEA. Please don't. Thank you. Good. And of course, the red light. You can never escape it fully. Just avoid it for a while. And I think I kind of blocked the pedestrian lane. My bad. You know how irritating it is when vehicles do that? Man. And you have to sidestep all around, especially with a truck this big. That's just infuriating. And I just did it. But there's no one crossing anyway, so shouldn't be that bad, right? Anyway. Right. So this might be quite a long episode. I'm not really sure how long it will take, but hopefully you'll like every bit of it. It's going to be relaxing. That's the target at least. But it all depends if I mess it up so much. Right, there we go. Going to Bologna. I do like this as well. Having those actual painted signs on the road. It's impossible to miss those signs because you're looking at the road in front, right? And normally, at least in other countries, you would have the indicator for which city that road is going to. You would have an indicator like in a sign above or on the side, which is prone to be missed. But when you have something painted like that on exactly where you're looking in front, it's impossible to miss. Well, unless you're really not focusing, maybe texting or something. But yeah, you get what I mean, right? Good. Slow down a bit. Okay, now speed up. Good. Now back to 80. Let's try not to hit that car. Sorry about that. Here we are again. Round 2. He didn't speed up, he didn't slow down enough, so we met again. Nice. So let's check out the truck in the meantime. Not too bad, I would say. This truck is not too bad. It's nothing too flashy, but I mean, it's not too plain looking either. And it's all done with base parts. No mods whatsoever. There they go. Did you guys see? One of the new AI cars. I think it comes with Italia DLC. I'm not sure if it's with Italia DLC or if with 1.30, but you can rewind it a bit. I zoomed it as much as I can. That's actually a Lamborghini Police Car, which is, I think, really a part of the Italian police force. I'm not sure if that's only like for hardcore special police, me for the top of the line, the top ranked officers, or everyone gets it. I don't know. I have no clue. But if you guys do, let me know in the comments, alright? It would be interesting to know who is given that honor of driving a Lamborghini as their work car. Yeah, and it's nice for SES to have put that in. Gives them shows their attention to detail. Actually, look at that guy just swerving right and left. I guess he's just as lost as we are. Bologna, straight ahead. Slow down. There we go. This is one of those humongous interchanges. Yeah, I can't remember where I've seen this, but did I see it in the US or here as well in Europe? Maybe also in Europe. Good. We are approaching a toll gate though. And this is one of those nice things that they implemented in Italia. Also, those emergency shoulders, that's very accurate to real life. I've seen a video from Harry Stam where he drives through Italian highways, and it's very, very accurate. The road signs, the emergency shoulders and whatnot, they were spot on. And that one as well, the toll gate was pretty nice. It had those yellow markings on the floor, yellow for telepass, blue for cash, so it's quite clear to see. In general, I like the traffic scheme Italy has. And although from what I've heard, doesn't always get followed. Like Italians are a bit free, more free than Germans if you compare the strictness or their adherence to the rules. But yeah, still in concept, yeah, the rules, the science, I like it. I like it very much. Bologna going straight, but for us, I'm not really sure because we are going through some detours. So yeah, this, as of this moment, this I believe is part of the DLC already, maybe even before. But you didn't really notice any major change in scenery, right? That's because both of the 1.30 remade areas have been made with such high quality that they're actually the same level as the DLC. It's a sneak peek, as close as you can get to the actual DLC. So it gives you a teaser that if you want more roads like this, go and check out the Italia DLC, which is what we're doing right now. Can we go to a different one? Okay, this one. Now this one is like a mixed cache and telepass. In some cases, this is working as a telepass, but in this sense, it's working as cache. It's not too consistent. And this is one of those things that the GPS is fooling me. Look at that. This is like the bug or the imperfection of having a small roads navigation. You can see it just makes me want to go around and then go back to the toll and through the highway. So it's just wasting our time basically. Whoa, bro! I think he might have gotten confused with my right signal. I think he thought I was exiting there. Okay, I think this is where we could go. Thank you. Parma and Bologna, onwards and upwards. I also like this, how it branches out, and as always, how those signs are so well placed. Impossible to miss. And super humongous as well. It's like, what game shows that? Wheel of Fortune? Give me an A. I'm not sure if you still know that though. It might be a very old game. Maybe it's not anymore shown in the younger generation. Man, I might have just shown my age there. Yes, this is how it looks. And this is, yeah, those things. Yeah, very minor things, but they all add to the scenery. Yes. Here comes the GPS again, asking me to go out there, take a break, and then come back to the highway. We could argue that it just forces you to take a break. Maybe it's like an Italian GPS method, not to drive straight through. Take breaks. Take breaks as often as possible. Maybe it's company policy, Clumsy company policy, yeah. We could go with that. Bologna. So I guess we go straight, right? No, actually I think I can stay here. I always get fooled by that. The right arrow makes me assume that this line is going right, but actually it's that one. So it just tells you that there's a line going out and you should turn right here if you want to go to Parma. but this line specifically is still going straight. So it's a bit off-putting in the beginning, but once you get used to it, once your brain knows how to process it, it becomes much better. Yeah, you can see the signs, super legit, right? Super legit. And although I can barely read them, still good. Livorno, Bologna, Ovest. I don't know what that means. I have no clue. So I'll have to rely on the GPS. Zoom out a bit. It does seem right. Okay, let's exit here. And I'm not sure if we can go full speed here, so I'll just slow down a little. No, we cannot. It's actually 40. Wow, that's dramatic. Strange. This is such a dramatic stop. That seems a bit too slow, in my opinion. But who am I, right? I'm no expert. Beautiful. What? It says 50. I am 40. Wait a minute. Now that's just... Did you guys see what happened? It said 50, right? And I was 40 plus. Unless there was a point that it was 30 and I exceeded it. Man, this is a very nice bridge. Looks like Spider-Man made it. We're going under the bridge though, unfortunately, but maybe we could take a photo here. Let me see. Maybe from this angle? I'll try. Let me through, thank you. I think I missed my stop. My bad. Wow. This is what happens when you first enter a new country, some new roads. You get lost. Okay, yeah, that's an excuse. But that bridge looks real cool. We have to take a photo of that. I'm not sure how though. Not sure how. Oh, that's the one. I saw that from a distance while I was driving a while ago. I see. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That must be a famous bridge, huh? It looks very unique. And although I missed this, I might be able to reverse. I'll just go around the entire way. Yeah. That's why you have a roundabout, right? And I know I shouldn't be stopping in the roundabout, but... got me some slack. I'm lost. And surrounded by invisible walls. Speed limit here is 80. It might be one of those, when we got caught speeding, it might be one of those things that Alex was mentioning, that there are a couple of speed traps in here. And I didn't really experience it during the stream, but now that I was penalized there unfairly, I must say, I'm beginning to believe him. Might be some jumps there that are not very obvious. There we go. Time check. Well, we are 6 hours away, 355 kilometers away. And I am speeding again. 15 hours left. It is a World of Trucks contract, so we don't really need to worry about the time limit. These are 15 real life hours. So as long as we manage it this episode, we should be fine. Entering a city. This white sign says you're entering that city. Regione Emilia. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But that usually means a speed limit of 50. Similar to how other countries in Europe behave, just the sign is a bit different. And then this, oh, I'm not speeding, huh? Okay, good. You notice a lot of cop cars though, and I'm not sure if that's intentional. There seems to be a lot of cop cars around. It's like they're just waiting for you to make a mistake. I wish there was like a slider for cop cars, because you can disable the traffic violations, right? But I don't really want to do that. I don't want so many cop cars though. So I'm hoping I can like reduce the number of cop cars, but at the same time keep the original traffic. So just reduce the cop cars and not everything else, because there is a command G_traffic which reduces the overall traffic. But yeah, I don't want everything. The cars are good enough as it is. Maybe you can even afford to have more. There we go, Bologna. Now what can we see here? Zola Predosa. I'm not sure what that means. So I'm looking forward to your replies, guys. Help me out here, because I'm totally lost in this place. Looks like a mall. And an IKEA, an IKA rather. My bad. Good. It seems like the outskirts, not like the city center. Maybe that's what that sign meant. Because Bologna is this way. So maybe this is the outskirts of Bologna, because usually the IKEAs would be not in the city center. At least in Singapore, that's the way. Because of the huge space that it needs, it usually is on the outside of the city. Like not in the city center, most definitely, but somewhere outside. Maybe this is the same thing. But this is nice. Look at the level of detail here, right? So nice. We're good. I know, that was my bad. But cut me some slack. I'm a lost guy. Looking good. Okay, leaving the Zola Predosa or whatever that is. So yeah, with small roads navigation, you get through roads like this. More scenic, less highways, less tolls. Maybe it saves up in the long run. I don't know, I'm not sure. If you save up a bit of money going this way. But then again, you'd, I guess, need to burn more fuel because you'll go all the way around instead of just the straight way in the highways. So maybe it kind of evens out. Also, the speed limit here is lower, so maybe you take longer as well to arrive at your destination. And if it's a normal job... Oh, this is Bologna. Okay. And if it's a normal job, then maybe it will be difficult. It will be dangerous. Go ahead. Autostrada. Thank you for telling me how to pronounce that, more or less. Thanks, Caso. And Jump has been teaching me as well. Our resident Italian teachers teaching me a bit of Italian so I can survive the Italian roads. I think I have to be in the inside lane since we're going around. Yeah. I like the sign. I really like those signs. And you guys told me that it's actually pretty accurate as well for Italian highways. SCS really made a good job here. Man, so good. What is this? This is like a huge waiting shed. I wonder why you would need it. It's interesting. Ancona. Okay, there we go. I wonder why you would need this kind of building. I wonder what it's for. Is this like a landmark or something? Do let me know if you're familiar, right? And of course I am getting lost, but it seems like this is the right way. Yeah, just follow the sign. Good. Man, look at that. Let's take a photo there, because that looked like a real confusing intersection. Oh, we can't see it, man. Maybe it's the blur? No, we can't see it. Crap. Yeah, I would have been able to... I can't really see it that much. It looks immense though. That looks so confusing. If you look at the map... Ah, that's the one, the spaghetti-like thing. I see. Okay, that explains it. Yeah, that explains it. Okay, good. Okay, let's get onto our proper lane here before we inconvenience anyone else. Okay, we are again entering Bologna. Must be that big a city, huh? Spanning through this multiple exits in the highway. Roveri, Zona Industriale. Okay, so we're going there, it seems like. Yeah, so far the speed limits have been okay, except for that one time where it seemed to jump. I refuse to accept that I beat the speed limit there because it was really surprising. I don't really get it. Right, so now this is a bit confusing. I'm not sure where we're going. Ooh, that's a tall building. This is the... Roveri is probably a common term, like airport, a port, or something. A train station? No, probably not. But it's not a city name, I'm sure, because it has a white background with the arrow. So it's like a landmark, probably. Anyway, we'll see shortly. We are entering Bologna again. Now I'm completely confused. Okay, what is this? Is this the company? Oh, look at this, by the way. Gates are actually opening. We've seen a bit of that already in the rebuilt areas in 1.30, but this time most of the establishments have that kind of gate. And it's pretty quick to open, so it's not a hassle at all. Quick to close, quick to open. It works, and you can go through even if the gate is not fully open yet. For those who've tried the mod before, you know what I'm talking about. The animated gates. Because with that mod, that was awesome, that was revolutionary. But it had a limitation. You had to wait for the gate to fully open, otherwise you'd encounter an invisible wall. Okay, is it this one? Okay, it's this one. It's this one. Recruitment agency looks like. And it's way inside here. So the question will be, how the heck do I leave this place? Good question. I probably have to nudge this Renault a little bit. No, let's try not to do that. Okay, maybe just a bit of adjustments. Just passing through, bro. Just passing through. Thank you. We're out. Good. Okay. Roveri. There we go. We're actually going there, I think. interesting. Maybe we'll see it eventually. Zoo. Is that the one? Oh, wrong lane. This one looks like a bus station. Hints of a future Eurocoach simulator, maybe? Those kinds of stops are scattered all across the map, so maybe they haven't discarded the notion completely. Exomar. But yeah, you can see the level of detail in each of the cities, right? It's no longer just a template city. Each city has its own set of roads, different layouts, different buildings and assets, and mixtures of different combinations of those, which just makes it even better and more unique. Especially some other cities, like one we saw a while ago was Napoli. It looks so good. I think it was my favorite so far in all the cities in Italia. Haven't really seen everything yet, but so far, yeah, that's my pick. Roma we did pass through, but I didn't see like a major landmark in there. I'm sure the Colosseum's not there because I asked the guys about it a while ago, and they said that yeah, it's not there. But I'm not sure. Maybe they had something. Maybe there was something like city-like that I missed initially because we just passed through it. Didn't really deliver there. Yeah, beautiful. So yes, this is how roads would look like, and these are just the main roads. There are actually side roads as well. Some very exciting mountain passes. We went through one a while ago. I can't remember exactly where it was, but you can see multiple exciting spots in the map. And if you enable your small roads navigation, that's most likely what you'll be getting. So do prepare yourself for that. Are we going through this roundabout? We are, but just barely. So that's why that junction looked like that. It's like a double roundabout. A roundabout linked to a bend like this. Also, it's getting dark. Crap. How do I make my photos work now? I'll have to think of a way to take some photos. Can I squeeze in, bro? Thank you. Telepass. Okay. Via card. A bit too slow there. So this is interesting. It's like a huge toll gate. And we are going to Ancona, aren't we? So we stay here on the right, I guess. Interesting. Okay, so we go through here, and this is 60. Go loop around, and we end up on the other side. I think the left lane will make like a U-turn, going and facing across the other way like that. Actually, this might be a nice shot. Let's see. This might just be a nice shot. Seeing a sample of those beautiful junctions. Yeah, look at the complexity there. If we remove the blur, that will become even more apparent. Look at that. And that's just one of the simple junctions. How much more the complicated ones? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. I like that. Super scenic. Okay, go. Yeah, so just to remind everyone, this is vanilla. No mods at all. No graphics mods, no tweaks, no sweet effects, no nothing. So if you buy the game, this is basically what you'll be getting. Of course, it will look a bit different depending on your graphics settings and whatnot, but generally, this is how it looks like. Even the trailers. Yeah, these are all the default ones. And I love it. I can't get enough of it. I've been playing with this profile alone for the past few days, just leveling up, enjoying the journeys. I was exploring France most of that time, so I was able to explore many of the side roads, the small roads in France. And I was getting a whole new appreciation for it. And now with Italia DLC, I'm sure I'll be spending a lot of time here. So even though Pro mods and Rust map are now available for 1.30, I think I'll be staying in Italia for quite some time, and then I'll be jumping right back to Pro mods and Rust map when I'm done. But yeah, for the next couple of weeks, I guess, we stay with Italy. Right? I'm sure you guys are as curious as I am to see the new areas and the new places. I did hear in the trailer that there was something like, what do you call it? A ring road? A circle road? They said it's a famous one in Italy. I believe it was also featured in the SES blog. So I was hoping that it was here. But I'm not really sure which city it's in, or which area it's in. If you guys have any more details on that, can you let me know in the comments? Because I would like to visit it. But yeah, I didn't know where it was. For a first look though, yeah, this should be more than enough to help you decide if you want to buy Italia or not. So after we deliver this trailer, what do we have here? Computer processors, right? Yeah, some high-tech AMD Ryzen's here. After we deliver these, we'll check the map and see how far we've come. And I'll show you how much farther you can go with this DLC. This is just a sneak peek, just a taste, a sampler. Is that a dam? Sorry, I know, bit party pooper in terms of momentum, but I think that is a dam on our right. It is actually. Unfortunately, I don't have that mod which extends my camera view, so I cannot take a photo from very far. But we'll make do. We'll make do with that shot. Love it. Interesting though that I don't get any Steam achievements from it. Would have expected there was an achievement for like the landmarks. Maybe that wasn't a special thing. Maybe that's a common view here in Italy. I don't know. You guys let me know. Nice tunnel. Complete with lights and everything. Pesaro. This isn't where we're going. Look at that. It's just making us go around this roundabout again. Silly game. Yeah, so if I go straight here, should be same banana, right? There we go. Saved a couple of kilometers there. Saved a couple of minutes. We stay here in this lane. Because that truck looks like it's a bit on the slow side. Three-lane highways. Nice mountainside. Nice sceneries on the side as well. Very decent AI cars. Not misbehaving too much, just a little. And yeah, beautiful sceneries all throughout. Let's do a drive-by. Cinematic shot. Just a quick one. Area Servicio. Okay. Come on, bro. Can you let me through? Thank you. I've been in the middle lane for far too long. Beautiful. It's just so relaxing. And this is just the highway route. I mean, highways are nice and all, but they're more fast-paced and more for efficiency. If you really want a relaxing route, go and take the small roads. Take the country roads. That for sure will give you something that you would be interested to see. Some Easter eggs, some nice props, some fancy events. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool, to say the least. Highly recommend you switch to small roads navigation. You'll see much more things that way. Granted, you'll be getting to your destinations a lot slower, but what is it they say? It's not the destination, it's the journey, right? Ancona Nord or Sud? Nord is north, Sud is south. Looks like we are going Sud. Okay. Fair enough. Pescara Terni. Okay, don't know what that means, but we trust the GPS. Also pretty smooth so far. This is what I noticed as well. They actually put in so many objects, at least it seems that way, but at the same time it doesn't feel laggy at all, even though the scenery looks filled with objects. The game doesn't lag, not like usual at least, so it's a lot more optimized in my opinion. It's been a very nice experience so far. I have a bad feeling about this truck in front of me. Let me just slow down a little, just a tad, give it a bit of space in front of him so I can do some evasive maneuvers in case he decides to just stop out of nowhere. Yeah, let's stick to 75. And it looks like we're here, just in time for the sunset. Kona Sud, perfect. Almost there. Thank you. I also got into the habit recently of keeping my retarders on, because they did implement that feature a couple of updates ago, wherein if you have your retarder on and if you step on the accelerator, step on the gas, it actually removes the retarder, and when you release the gas like what I'm going to do now, it brings back the retarder. So it helps with the braking without needing to step on the service brakes so much. Yeah, I like it. So I usually keep it on and just tap lightly on the gas, the accelerator, to help me speed up or slow down as necessary. There we go. Almost there. Ancona. Discovered. Nice. Go, bro. I think he was a bit scared with my size. Looks like a very nice town. There's even a train station there. Well, some tracks at the very least. Are we here? Yeah, we're here. Yeah, huge train network here. Going to be nice driving alongside some of those trains. Is it here? Yeah, fancy gate. Open. Nice, right? Pretty cool. Alright, I'm not sure where we should be. going to face here. This ExoMar, is that like ExxonMobil? Probably, huh? I'm not sure if that's in Europe as well though, or if that's really from Europe. But the lettering looks a bit similar, I think. This one is a spacious enough parking area. Shouldn't be that bad, I think. It's a bit too much. I think we can still make it though. Yep. There you go. Not too bad. Nice. Not too shabby. I like it. And that was an excellent trip, 622 kilometers. And now earnings 16k, not too bad. I'll take it. Oh, I thought we were going to level up. Far from it. Leveling starting to get slow. Alright, good. So that is a sneak peek of Italia DLC. We will go here just to see more of the place. Let's see. Let's go inside. Yeah, like that. Stop by a hotel. Earn our rest. And I'll let you guys decide if you want to buy it. But hopefully you've seen enough to decide, and if not, feel free to ask me some questions. I'm not an expert by any means, but maybe I can provide some insight if you're on the fence or anything like it. Right? And yeah, Italia DLC should be releasing, and or maybe should even have released by now. If it doesn't, it will in a couple of hours after this video is released. Buhag. Good. What I'm not sure as well is why you sometimes have those black and yellow signs. I see those inside the cities. I'm not sure why they're like black and yellow. Maybe for landmarks inside the city, huh? But they seem to be uniform across the different cities here in Italy. Seem to be consistent with that pattern. Oh, wow, pretty steep hill, wow. That looks a bit shady. With those kind of lights. Not saying anything else. There we go. Well, we made it. That is our first look into Italia. More to come, hopefully. More streams, definitely. So you guys let me know what you think, and if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. In the meantime, this is the Clumsy signing off. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. And yes, comment away. Have a nice day, Clumsy Trucking. So this is gonna get noisy. I know. No air horns, unfortunately. Clumsy Trucking, and bye-bye.